play right. Just give me the word, I. Uh huh, uh huh. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, I. Uh huh, uh huh. You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. Don't give me this. Uh huh, uh huh. You know I don't play right.
What up? We haven't been in this space for so fucking long. Oh man, can you hear me? Cause girl, I can't hear you.
Hello. I'm back, y'all. That was a trick, and Miss D passed. She did great. We love that for her.
But
Uh,
listen, the microphone said that she haven't been here in a while. I don't know how to act.
no, literally, it was. The whole system's been this way. But anywho, I was saying that, yeah, of course, we're still kind of low key recovering from the Eagles Super Bowl. Go Birds, go, Eagles.
Oh
Gang,
fucking
gang.
birds, man!
I'm
It was
so proud of
a
us.
time. It
So
was
fucking proud
a
of
time.
us. Yo,
Listen, we
so,
were like, oh, it was the NFC
oh,
championship. It was like, oh, no, no, no podcast.
no, no,
Sorry,
no, not even a smidget.
Super
We were
Bowl.
supposed to, I think, go that Monday, and they were
No
like,
podcast.
no, no, we're good.
No, we're good. We're
No.
good. We're
And then
celebrating
Valentine's
being fucking
Day,
winners.
gang.
We had Valentine's Day and then we had a feast. Ain't nobody had person.
Yeah, ma'am. The feast, how was it? Actually, you know what? Before we get into this, because I miss Miss D, as y'all can't tell, we've been missing each other. So what we're gonna do is, Miss D, we're gonna introduce you. I'm gonna introduce myself, and then we're gonna talk about some things, and then we're gonna talk about some nasty things.
Yes,
Gang, gang.
that's
So
what we're
let's
here
start
for.
and let's go.
Well, listen, everybody knows. Well, if you don't know, my name is Miss D here at Sexually Speaking. I host a lot of kinky, fun, Black PLC events. One coming up next week called the Cookout. It is a PLC munch, and it is a great time. It's just like an after work mixer, meet some people in the lifestyle. It is a good fucking vibe. Like the food and drinks, top tier. But also just had a event last week called the Feast. We're gonna go over that and talk about that. That was a full play experience, and it was a fucking time, bro. Like it was a time. But I want you to follow me on social media on Instagram. That is Miss DX. That's pretty much on everything. That is FetLife, Instagram, TikTok. I don't use Twitter, guys, but I'm pretty sure I have one. You can find it, but everything is under Miss DX. If you see a social media page that does not say Miss D, don't play yourself and don't follow that shit. That's all I got, Jay. Don't play yourself.
Don't play yourself. Just like Miss D was just saying, do not play yourself with these people because they be trying to imitate, and you can't really imitate art in the right way. We're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Then we're gonna talk because I missed the tea. I missed the tea. But anywho, so everybody, is your fancy fetish lady here, Miss J on IG is Obey Miss J. That's my main kinky social media account. I do have others. I'm just not really active. I have to get into it. I'm not. However, I am the one who's usually in all the social media accounts for Sexually Speaking. So if you want to reach me on there, you definitely can. You can see these fancy. Wait, me this way. These scan and follow things here. The first one is going to be directly to my Instagram page. The second one is for Sexually Speaking. Our link tree, everything you want to know that's Sexually Speaking is there. Even if you wish to collaborate with us, you have to fill it out, guys. I love that you guys comment and DM us. That's great. I can't always get into that. Please do the right thing. Send us an email, worst case scenario. Come on. Um, let's be professional. Professional. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, lots of love. We're gonna get into all this juicy tea and details. So bear with me. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Bam. And it's us. Hello. I had a titty jiggle. I was happy.
Listen, there has been a lot going on. I hope you guys peep the title of the episode. Um,
Okay.
I'm if you haven't, please know that we are talking about cup chairs tonight. This is a very
Cheers.
important subject. We're going to dive into this in a
Mm.
little bit. We're going to talk about some things that we've been doing this past few weeks, but the cup chairs are very important. As somebody that is a voyeur and that is a cup queen herself,
Mm-hmm.
I want a good seat for the fucking show. I don't want to go
Thanks.
to a movie theater and be sitting in some uncomfortable bullshit. I want a good seat, and I want to talk about all the types of different seats I've sat in watching some shit,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But the
I'm gonna have
feast.
some fun. The feast. Let's talk about the feast.
What's
How
the
was the
feast?
feast? Were you devoured? Was your people devoured? I love that. I love that. Hey Sal, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Hey.
No, the feast was a fucking time. Let me tell you something. First of all, your girl will no longer be doing virtual vetting unless people pay a deposit because I did virtual vetting because I didn't have that many munches going on and
Yeah,
vetting is a thing. You have to be vetted. I need to know who you are before you step in the building. I know
of
every single
course.
person there. I talk to everybody. Everybody must be vetted. So because I did not have all these munches and events you can come out to, I said, okay, I'm going to offer virtual vetting, right? Let's talk about how that
Mhm.
went for a second. Virtual vetting with couples, love that. Love such a great time. Such a great time. We love
Hello,
couples
how are
because couples,
you?
hey,
Thank you for
what
joining us.
Erica? Listen, like, because couples pay, right?
Of
But I
course.
found that I was getting single men that were getting vetted for the feast just to pull up and just to have a powwow with your girl. And I was like, what we're not going to do is
Well,
I'm not doing personal meet and fucking greets.
did you get money though?
No!
Oh
That's what
no,
I said.
goodbye. No, thank you. I'm
Going
like, bitch, if you
forward,
need money, like,
girl, that was, listen, Big Mama wasn't thinking, okay? Because going forward, I will,
mhm.
especially men, because, men like to waste our times just in life, in all
Guys, why do
categories.
you do that? Oh,
I
that's
will not be virtually vetting single men unless the deposit has been sent. But
honestly,
outside of the
yeah.
virtual vetting, the feast was great.
Okay.
Every single person that brought a ticket showed up.
Okay.
The vendors, first of all, your girl had food this time. Thank God.
Girl.
Niggas didn't
Yeah,
have
'cause
to do
people were ordering last time I was there. I was like, wait, we can get DoorDash? I was like, who got wings? I want
very
wings. Shit.
frustrating. Your girl had food. Let me tell you, Chef Cyber did her big one. I mean, the
Yes.
food was immaculate. Did she made like custom
Mhm.
drinks, blow me, pussy? Like they were. It was so fucking cute.
Yeah, I
Desserts,
love that.
like you could make your own platter. Pimp treats. I've
Hmm.
never seen a building that had so many people that were high
Yeah.
because that man sold everything. Like,
Hmm.
I mean, apes, pre rolls, treats with THC, treats with mushrooms, shrooms. It was some other things on that list that I'm not going to mention on
On the
camera.
tour.
But,
You could talk to me after the show. I need
but
to
your girl is just a weak girl. Like I
same.
give me
I think we had
a pretty
discussion like a few months back, didn't we? Did somebody
yeah.
offer us like that
Listen.
special? We're
I
like,
ain't just
no,
telling
thank
you. I don't
you.
need a whole bunch of other things, but
No.
the people like the things, and I'm so glad
Yeah.
that Good Treats was there to
Hmm.
provide that for people. It was
Yes.
fantastic. Black Glove did an amazing job in that rope room, and he embraced everybody,
Love
letting them also
that.
take over that space, letting Mistress Hottie come over, letting Madam
Hmm.
Baba come over. The women,
Killed
listen,
it.
my lineup on paper were men. right? Sir RL,
Mm.
shout out to him, shout out to his
Mhm.
body Lilith. They did
Mhm.
amazing. The show was phenomenal. Black Love, phenomenal.
Mhm.
But the people that I didn't hire
Yeah.
came out with all of the things and put on scene after scene after scene after scene. And that shit was great.
When is your next one? I'm tired of hearing all this stuff I wasn't a part of. You need to tell me when the next one is. I know, wait a minute. I know that your next cookout is Wednesday the 26th, right? The 26th.
Wednesday 26th is the Cookout Munch. It is a free event. Please come
Mm-hmm.
out. There is no
Come out,
fee
come
for this.
out.
This is, we just hang out. We have a good time. We drink, we
Mm-hmm.
eat, we play games. It is a free event. You don't need to
Mm-hmm.
be vetted. People keep DM me. Do I need to be vetted? No, it is
Mm.
free. But the
Yep.
next feast, this is very exclusive information that only Miss J will ever get. Only sexually speaking will ever get.
I
The
love that.
next one will be in the summertime. I know that seems so far away, but it will be in the summertime. It will be where we're aiming for Juneteenth weekend.
Yeah. I love
Mark
that.
those calendars.
I'm about to
It
do that
will
right
be
now.
a pool party. It will be a feast at the pool party. Every performer will be a woman.
I love it already.
And it will be a mansion and you can buy rooms and spend a night.
First of all, wait a minute. No, no, no. You definitely gonna message me after because mama needs to know so she can budget. Okay? Because mama wants to stay in a mansion. Mom wants to be a part. You definitely wish. Let me see. I'm so
I'm just
sorry.
saying, you don't gotta roll out. You know how I be putting niggas out. Like
I know.
I put people out. The last feast it was supposed to end at 3. We
Oh
didn't
my
stop
god.
till 5. I'm not a fan of like if the vibe is going,
Just keep it going.
I'm not gonna kick you out. But at some point, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go to bed because I like to sleep. At some point, I do need to stop watching y'all fuck, and I need to stop fucking and go to sleep. So, but the
I be
next
like, y'all
piece,
need some
you don't,
coffee.
if you buy a room, you don't got to worry about getting put out because that's your shit, and you can keep that
Honestly,
bitch going
wait. So how? You know
all
what? We'll talk
night.
about that because I'm already calculating. I'm figuring that
Listen,
out,
calculate
babe.
the
If you're
money.
watching this, to my partners that are watching this, I'm just saying my birthday's in March. You could buy my stuff now. I'm just saying, give Miss D
Let
my
me tell you
money.
something, and I will say the price is the price. Sometimes,
Price
like
is
I
the
get
price.
like messages about the pricing and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
The price is the price. I'm so sorry. Like if you are looking for a $40 hotel party, then you need to do that. And I love those.
Yeah.
I go to those, but this
Mm-hmm.
is not that. You know what I'm saying? This is not that. This
Yeah.
is a full experience, and like you're not gonna pay Six Flags prices to get into Disney World. Period. Like, you're just
True.
not. It just does not make
True.
sense.
Hey, how are you? I don't
What's
know. So what
what's the
pricing? What's the
pricing?
pricing?
I mean, okay, so my pricing has I always post the feast pricing. When I'm doing my promotion, it is always up there. I never hide the pricing
Okay.
from anything, whether that's Instagram, any type of social media, FetLife. It's always posted.
Mm-hmm.
Women are usually about $40. Single men are like 135. Couples are 110. The
Mm-hmm.
pricing will be around that range. Like it's not going to change
Excuse me.
too much. It will be around that price range,
Yeah.
unless you're going to get a room. Then of course, like you're going to pay more because you're staying and you're going to have your own private room. So that would be a different price. But listen,
I'm just saying I want a room. I'm that bitch. You know that. I'm just like, if I'm going anywhere and I get
every
to sleep
single
after.
time it gets better and better.
Mm-hmm.
And people are consistently and like,
Mm-hmm.
not to toot my own horn, but I'm going to do it today.
Mm-hmm.
Consistently have told me how much of a great time that they had. It is
Oh
such a
yeah.
great time. I had a
Okay.
young man tell me and some of my staff that he ain't never, as a single man, played so much at a party. He said, if I get one or two, that's a win.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't get none, I'm still like enjoying the space. But if I get one, wow, like I'm going home sad. He said, I ain't never in my life seen so many beautiful women in here. And everybody's fucking. I
Yeah.
know.
All I know is the one I went to last time, right? I was so intimidated, but in a good way. In a good way. Because there was so many beautiful women. I was asked my partner, Miss D knows him, I was fucking melted. I was like, I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to handle this. I was like, I'm about to pop. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot.
Yeah.
And okay. Okay. Keeping it fair for me. I love that.
No,
No,
shout out to Jason because he did his big one. And shout out to your sub. She a little. Smurf a little.
okay.
She's very
She's
funny. I like
little.
her a lot.
No, man.
She's definitely gonna be cracking up. But
We had
no,
so much fun though.
the feast was great. You've
Hmm.
experienced one before. You can tell the people, you know, it's a great time.
Where's that?
It is a
First of
great.
all, if you have never been to any of Miss D's, the kinky host herself, have been to any of her parties, her events, or anything, you stop, you dropping a whole ball right now. You fumbling, you
Listen,
crazy. Let me see. Put me down for a
just
room. I
for a
want to be
roll.
introduced. Let's go.
Hell
Let's go.
yeah,
Let's
hell
go.
yeah. I will definitely
You know
put you
what? I'm
down
about to
for a
give
roll.
no man. No, no, no. You better hold one for me. I'm not playing no games. I need to do
Listen,
this.
listen. I'm gonna give like a little bit of a breakdown. Like, I'm
Mhm.
gonna give a little bit of a breakdown of the last
So
piece.
wait, give
Like,
me
right?
1 second though, just to kind of follow everybody, please and thank you. We are on Ko-fi, so with that or Kofi, I think everybody calls it different. Um, you should support us, guys. You see that Miss D is
Absolutely.
doing all this work. We doing all this work. Support us, show us some love. This helps us keep our streams even better each time you see us. Our events each better each time you visit. All that good stuff. So drop a like, drop a love. But I'm so sorry. Please, Miss D, continue.
I just want to, give it a very small little sample of, what the feast is like. You come in, you're greeted at the door by me and security. This is a very secure
Mhm.
space. We always want to have a secure, safe space for all people involved, but mainly women, not gonna lie. You know, and so you come in, you're greeted by me. I'm going to
Mhm.
show you all around. We're going to talk about all the things. We had we had a whole entire building. We had a whole entire building,
Mhm.
6 playrooms, open spaces. It was great. The next one is just going to be bigger and better. It is just going to
Of
be
course.
bigger
That but that's your
and
brand. Bigger
better.
and better each
But
time.
if you cannot wait for the summertime,
Mhm.
Miss D definitely has other events. We always have the
Mhm.
monthly cookout every month. I've been doing the
Mhm.
Kiki Munch every other month just because my schedule has been just like a little crazy. But I
Mhm.
definitely want to get on track with that, doing that more monthly. And
Mhm.
coming up, I have some new events coming up. They are not full play parties, but they are fun like events. We are doing a kinky game night, and we are doing a polyamorous swingers date night pop the balloon event.
Mhm. There's a good question. Do you do consent talks? I know the answer, but
Absolutely,
of
absolutely.
course.
So, my doors open up at 9 p.m. and they shut at 10
Mhm.
because I need every single person that is attending my
Mhm.
event to be there for my consent speech. That is
Exactly.
very, very important to me. Um, so I usually do that about 10:30 just to make sure everybody's in there. I lock the doors. It
Mhm.
does not mean that you can't come in after a certain time. It just means that you have to wait because I need to give this consent speech to everybody, and then you'll have to wait so I can give you the exact same consent speech and talking and whatnot. So yeah, so we do a
Mhm.
consent speech, we talk about all the do's and the don'ts, and
Enjoy
hopefully
yourself.
you're already on that vibe. But I'm
Mhm.
definitely going to make you more aware and that let you know that other people are here watching you, like security
Mhm.
and
It's a
DMs
safe
and
space,
DMs are
definitely.
like dungeon masters, people that are just there like monitoring and helping the space move along. But yeah, no, consent speeds are very important and they happen by me.
Mhm.
Yes.
Exactly. No, I think that's a very good question, Saul. Usually, what me and Ms. D, and I can also speak for Ms. D because she does it every event. When it comes to that consent, that's key. Nobody should be playing without consent first. No, do not
Correct.
touch. Do not do anything. Even if, and my word of thumb is just like, even if I know you and we already kind of have an agreement, I still want to be reaffirmed.
You still
That
need to be
moment.
reaffirmed. You still should talk about it. And even
Hmm.
after I did the consent speech, you
Yeah.
still should be negotiating with people.
Hmm.
You know, this is your body. You know what you like done to it and not done to it. And you, in this space, you have the right to demand what you like and what you do not
Hmm.
like. And you should
Yep.
use your voice. So yeah, I kind of get the party started with my
Hmm.
voice, but I definitely encourage people to continue that and have that conversation
Hmm.
before any claim. I mean, unless like I guess you're there with a partner and you've already had like
Hmm.
pre situations and
Oh yeah.
that's a different thing. But a
Yeah.
stranger, you should definitely be
Hmm.
doing consent
Exactly.
talks and negotiations. That is very important before any scene.
Hmm.
Any time.
Yep. And I think to go further for me, my personal thing is I have safe words for everything, and if you play with me in
Mhm.
any form or facet, you're gonna have you're gonna have my word. And it's funny because I think a lot of people know my word because I love saying it because it's so
Yeah.
cute. And kumquat, like that's hilarious. I love that word. I've always loved that
Do
word.
you
It's a
eat them?
fruit.
Do you eat
Yeah,
them?
yeah, I do. When I find them, I eat them. And persimmon, I love persimmons, but that's just like the cutest thing for me. So that's how everybody was like, if you really know me, you're gonna know that word. I'm not playing no
Yeah.
games with y'all. Let me see.
What
What
is
if
the
you're
said?
submissive to you to be dominated? I don't know what that emoji is. Let's see. Oh, that's good. Krabby Patty. That's cute. I like that.
If you just want to be,
Hey,
if you
lovely.
just want to be dominant. Again, I feel like everything can be negotiated and talked out.
Yeah.
So that should never be an
Yeah.
issue.
Well, yeah,
But
exactly. If you're conversating with, somebody you're bringing your dom side, but I believe you said you had a dominant. So if they come to the party and you guys already had a discussion, that's between y'all two.
mm,
However, if you're trying to, let's say, because Miss D dominant or me being a dominant, and you try to pursue us, we're gonna have a discussion beforehand. I'm not just gonna like start slapping you around.
right,
I need
right.
to know what's going on because you're not gonna accuse me of nothing. And also, we're here to have fun. I don't want to stress nobody out.
We're here to have fun, and also like a no is
Mhm.
a no. Maybe is a
Exactly.
no. Somebody thinking about it is a no. I had a gentleman that like approached me like at the party,
Mhm.
and it's like could we like do a thing? And I was like, well, what is it? Like, well, what do you want to do? And
Yeah.
he was like thrown off by me asking that, and I'm just like, well, I mean, I
Yeah.
want to know, like, in detail, like, tell me exactly what you want to do. And then he did. And I had
Yeah.
no desire to do any of those things.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't
Yeah.
think I'm gonna do any of that tonight.
No,
But
wait.
that is fucking okay. Like, you need to be able to do that.
No. Did I ever tell you about I was on this dating app for kinky people and the
Okay.
guy opened up with like kinky stuff. And you know me, I'm a little hardcore, so I like certain things. And he was like, "Let's meet up like today." And I was like, "Bro, I don't even know you yet. It's not gonna happen." But mind you, that's not even a red flag. Some
Exactly.
people just get excited.
Jeez.
This motherfucker, this was his fucking I guess smooth pickup line or something. I don't know
Mhm.
why he thought it was gonna intrigue me, but he was like, "It's not like I'm a serial killer or anything," and
Yeah.
put you in my. I was like, "Bro, chill." I said no already. You don't have to sell me on shit because I don't. You're not making this more
Right.
threesome for me.
Don't try to
That is,
convince me. I am very grown.
yeah. I'm
I'm
a
very
grown ass woman.
grown. And to be quite frank,
Yeah.
I know immediately when I meet somebody if I want to fuck you or not.
Oh yeah.
Immediately. The only thing that you're gonna do is continue to run your mouth, and I'm just gonna get more and more icks, and I'm gonna think about all the reasons why I do not want to fuck you
Yep.
anymore.
Yep.
And I get the
Yeah.
ick real bad,
That's so
like real
sensitive.
bad and real fast.
Same. I have like squirrel brain. If I'm not intrigued by you by the first conversation, like even hey, how are you, Jasmine?
What's up, girl?
So I think a situation I had where it's
That's my
like I
chef
get
right there. Everybody show her love.
oh,
'Cause she fed us all night long,
oh
all night.
shoot, I'm about to get that food next time. Shoot. But anywho, uh I lost my train of thought, but pretty much, oh yeah, X. I get attention span. I have spoken to people, and they say one stupid thing I'm just not into. It could be like I don't like Sailor Moon, and I'm out. I'm like, oh,
Girl,
goodbye, goodbye. I'm
same.
like, ew. And it's not like I don't like it because we're nerds. I'm a nerd. I love anime. I love a lot of stuff. I don't care. I like Dragon Ball. I like all the franchise. Even GT. Fuck you. I love it. But if you're like, oh, Sailor Moon's like girly, I'm like, get away from me. Don't ever
Okay,
talk to me again.
I took her. We're about to dive into the cuck chair
Yep.
conversation, like 100%. But I love that. And can I talk about the most ignorant, pettiest ex? That Sailor Moon situation.
Oh yeah.
1,000 fucking percent. If
Yep.
I meet somebody and they tells me
Mm.
that fucking Dragon Ball Z is a better fucking anime series, or that fucking Goku has more powers than motherfucking Sailor Moon, let me tell you something. The way my pussy will be dry for life for you.
Like
For
that.
life.
I'm like, oh, I'm a desert and just walk away. I don't have time. I'm like, oh, you're stupid.
For
Goodbye.
life.
I'm leaving.
For life. For life.
No. Because first of all, if you guys don't know anything about Sailor Moon, please, 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 this chick has killed just because somebody killed her love of her life. She has destroyed the world. She has destroyed
That's
the world and
the
reincarnated to be next to him.
of
I'm not
mine.
hearing this.
And then also, like, my friends joke because I have an ick with pockets. Like, if you have
Oh
too many things
yeah.
in your pockets, that sends me.
Wait. I had to reread this. Give me
Oh,
1 second.
I
What?
swear to God, Siren,
Honestly, facts.
if someone tells me that Avatar: The Last Airbender is not the same level as other animes, honestly, fuck you. I don't
No.
even like this country, but I will say that is a fuck you with the American flag in the background. That is a beautiful fucking show. And
Yo,
also,
first of
so is
all,
Cora. And I know Cora
wait a
gets
minute.
hated on.
Wait,
Cora is
ma'am,
great.
we're
I
gonna
don't care.
talk. Did you hear the latest news about that? Sorry, we're sidetracking. Did you hear the latest news about that? So they're
About
coming
the
out
new
with the new avatar, and now she's labeled as a destroyer. Bitch, I am on TikTok fighting for my life. I'm like,
Huh.
none of y'all can take me. Y'all not talking about my
I
queen. She was a
can't.
child.
The thing that pissed me off is it's not coming out until 2026. Because why? Because actually, why?
Because they wanted
See,
to be pissed
you
off.
done started shit. You done mentioned Avatar, and now we're not even talking about what we
I
need to
know,
be
I
talking
know.
about.
Okay. We're on track. If you want to hear that, y'all follow us on social medias. You do all that shit, and then you'll hear our conversations from that. That's it. And yeah, Sailor
Yeah,
Moon is the goat. Sailor Moon's the goat. We know. All gang
we'll
gang.
hop on live maybe later and talk about
Yes,
cartoons.
man. Me too. Honestly, that's what we're doing after this.
Seriously.
Shit.
Okay, but listen, guys, we are talking about cuck chairs.
Mm-hmm. Cuck chairs. I've been wanting to
Guys,
talk about this since for a while. You knew
Miss
that.
Day, I'm gonna let you take over just for a second because this has been on my girl's heart and mind for a very long time, and I'm
I
here
was
for it because
obsessed.
I love a cuck situation.
Me too. But see, so this is how Miss J is in her life. Just a little side note about it. I didn't know shit about this cut chair situation. I always thought it was a chair in a hotel room. To be fair, anywhere that random chair that you see, like whatever. And then I watched this beautiful
Out
show
that way.
called Bluey.
Started out very innocent, like, oh, it's a hotel
Yeah, it's
room.
a chair.
You need a chair.
But you know what? It's funny because that's usually the chair I be fucking on. So
I like fucking on the cuck chair too.
no, baby. I love doing my magic tricks on
And
there.
I remember a good cheer. Like with
Mm-hmm.
my job before, like I traveled a lot. So I remember this one, it was the first trip that I took my
Mm-hmm.
partner on. We were like in New York. I forgot what part of New York City, but it was the very first time we went away together. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember that hotel chair because it was the perfect chair to be riding on. Like it was the
Mm-hmm.
perfect, like we're both tall and then like extended out. Like you need a good chair. Now this chair I'm getting active on, so I guess I wouldn't consider it
Mm-hmm.
a cup chair,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a good fucking chair.
It was a cuck chair. But
It was
anyway,
good.
defining a cuck chair is pretty much a chair in a hotel or like any type of space, to be fair, that usually involves a bedroom, in a bedroom or type of place where you can be at, where your partner, usually a wife, is fornicating, being adulterous, whatever term you want to use. How I say hot wife
Hot
syndrome.
wife, hot
Hot wife.
wife.
being a hot wife,
So
and she's being desired, and
weird.
she's fucking somebody else, and you're watching and later on enjoying as well.
Right,
You're joining in. But again, everybody's different. My version of it is that I'm watching and like taking note, not taking notes, but more like, yeah, pull her hair a little bit, babe. I love that.
right.
Like, I have my little weirdness. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, so that is like the definition.
The
Like
definition.
it is definitely like a thing. Like I think in the kink community
Hmm.
that we host a lot of things at hotels. We have a lot of
Yes.
hotel fun. And it's just
Hmm.
a thing that I think people have noticed. Like
Yep.
people are voyeurs and doing sexy
Mhm.
time things, and it's just this chair always in a hotel room
It's
usually,
always different shapes,
and
and it's
it's
one random
facing the
chair on the
bed.
side.
It's facing the bed. It's just the perfect chair for you to
Hmm.
sit and
Hmm.
watch the fucking
Watch the
show.
show. We love it.
It's the perfect chair. Like, okay, so my
Our
favorite, I'm
voyeur
gonna actually post
bitches.
it in my stories
Nah,
because
man.
I found a TikTok video of my perfect cut chair.
Hmm.
So this is like past relationship. This is like my partner that I'm with now, and then like an ex of ours.
Hmm.
We like did a trip like for their birthday, and we
Hmm.
were staying in this one hotel, and the cup
Hmm.
chair was like this like half moon, right? It's like almost like a
Ooh.
couch, and then like it had like this like kind of like chase like removable thing in front of it, but it was perfectly lined up with the bed. You could totally
Okay.
fuck, but it was the most comfortable fucking seat. Like, and of course, like, I joined in and had a good time. But I
Hmm.
sat there for so long and just watched, and it was so comfortable. Like, I need a comfortable cut chair. Like, I prefer a bigger, wider chair.
Hmm.
Um,
Do you like
maybe a little.
with the arms or no arms?
It depends. I kind of like. I'm gonna be honest. I think I kind of like no arms because then it gives me
Hmm.
more freedom to kind of like switch positions
Hmm.
and like get more comfortable and
True.
whatever. Whatever. So I would say no arms if I'm not gonna be active on said chair.
Okay.
But maybe if I'm gonna be active, I'm okay with an arm or two. It's not gonna hold on.
I prefer. Okay, so I have a combination. If it has an
Go
ottoman,
ahead. Give it to me.
if it has an ottoman, I'm totally okay with it having arms because it's more space.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If it's one of those uncomfy ones, like it looks like semi like an office chair where it's just like four legs and a fucking it's the wooden bullshits
Yeah.
garbage.
No, I don't like
I'm
those.
not I'm not ugh, no, just give me no arms at that point. Just what
Yeah.
the fuck am I doing on that little ass chair? But yeah, but I would go a step further. I need a mirror somewhere near in that room, either facing the bed or facing the cut chair. I need one of the others.
Oh,
Mhm. I had this one which a little like makeup mirror that was connected to the bed, so you can extend it and then you can visit. Bitch, tea, delicious. I don't even have to stare at them because I'm looking at myself at the same time. I'm like, this is a great day for everybody involved.
yeah. I okay. I don't know who here. We just talked about some cartoons, but
Mhm.
there was a situation on a very popular
I got
show
that
that comes on
picture.
Disney Junior, which I love. I don't think if you
Mhm.
just have kids, you should watch the show. This show is just like a great human show to watch.
It is.
It's called Bluey, and
Yes.
the artist from the show actually got fired because parents were writing into the show because in the parents' bedroom there was a chair sitting by the bed facing the bed. And they're like, oh, this is an awkward thing. Why is there a cut chair in the parents' bedroom? And they actually end up
This
firing
is it.
one of the designers of the show because of this, which I think is absolutely insane. Like,
It's
this is a
wild.
kid
It's a
show.
fucking chair.
You
But you
can't
know
have
what?
a
That
fucking
shows the
chair in the
perversions
bedroom.
though.
But also, but
Good
also,
for them. Good for them.
that's
Good
a
for
fucking
fucking them.
chair.
They have been through so
That
much.
chair.
That's me and my future husband. That's our ugly ass chair. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be leather
Yeah.
though. But that's hilarious. That is hilarious. it really shows. And the thing is, yeah, he got fired, and they were like, we didn't even know it was just a fucking chair, which I want to kind of call low key bullshit on. I swear somebody was like, yeah, remember that time, Susan, blah blah blah, and they were like, yeah, you're not gonna put it in, and then he put it in.
Listen,
Like,
I'm here for all of it. Like, okay, so I have been at this was a long time ago, and I love like I'm girl
mhm,
here voyeur for sure, and
mhm,
also not only just a voyeur but also like a cut queen. Like, so voyeurs is
mhm.
definitely someone that just loves to watch, right? They love to
Yes.
watch. They don't want to witness. They want to sit there. They don't want to engage.
Mhm,
They just want to watch.
mhm.
Uh, and so I love that, but I also consider myself also a cut queen. And a cut queen
Queen, same.
is somebody that likes to watch. They like to watch their partners, and they want to assist. Like, whatever you need me to
Mhm.
do, I'm your girl. Like, I will help. I will
I
help.
think I,
I will pull a leg. I will clean up some things. I will do like I like that.
I like
But
cleaning up.
I was at a club uh, in Philadelphia.
Mhm,
And this couple like asked me and my friends, like, do we want to like come and watch? Yes, absolutely.
mhm.
I want to watch. So the
Absolutely.
chair we were watching on ended
Uh-huh.
up being like one of those chases that are like more of those like sex chases, like like that, like it like looks like this. It's like an
Okay.
S
Yeah. Yeah.
shape.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like so she's sitting on the bottom, I'm sitting on the top, the couple's on the bed, and like we're just like watching it. And it was just such a great like I love to watch if you're gonna put on a great show. If I'm just
Oh,
watching
same.
some regular shit,
I'm
uh,
out.
yeah. So
Nothing
if
wrong
I'm
with that.
watching a stranger and
Yeah.
I stay in that cup chair,
Chef's
that means
kiss.
you are doing a fantastic job. Of course, I love like watching like my partner, like because I
Mhm.
love my partner and I know he do a great job. I love watching my play partner. Like, oh my god, because
Mhm.
again, I experienced that. I know what you're
Yeah.
getting. I know what you're getting.
Yeah, I want to get into that in a minute too, because I think I had this story once where, again, I Miss D actually taught me like
Louis'
about being
dad
cut
gives
queen.
cuck energy though.
Yo, he does.
Absolutely stop it.
um, he does, but you know what? He's a king. I can't even be mad at him.
He does.
But
He does.
But my situation being like a cuck queen is like I love cheering on my partner because I know how good they can do. I only fuck with A1s. Like I don't fuck
Yeah.
with nobody lame. So the fact that it's kind of like a bragging thing too, I'm like, yeah, you like that? You like that, girl? I love that for us. I love it. Whatever, cheering them on, giving them water, doing this, doing that. I feel good. I'm helping the team. I'm a team player, right? So
Yeah.
it's like I feel great with that. But also, side note, what Saul was saying about I love to be human furniture. That is
Mhm.
like a deep fetish of mine. I've talked about this before, where it's like I'm obsessed with human furniture.
Mhm.
And I would love to do a situation like with a submissive, like if it's their partner and we're all doing like a hot wife scenario where I'm sitting on
Ooh.
top of them while I'm doing the stuff. Delicious. I think that's good. I want to do it.
See, I would love to engage in
He's
that, but
not.
sometimes I just feel like I'm too fucking nice. But it depends on who it is. But the
True.
human furniture, I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
Mhm. I love it.
Well, okay, what would you prefer them to be? Do you want them to be a table? Do you want them to be a seat? Do you want them to
Mm.
be an ottoman? Are you putting your feet up on them? Like, what would your
I like the
preferred
feet
situation be?
situation. I like the feet situation, but I love the fact that I can sit on top of them
Mhm.
and they can be a bench or whatever the hell I want them to be, a chair, a seat, a throne, depending. And they're uncomfortable, but like in a sexy way, of course, because just like, oh my God, like, because they also want to touch. They feel me. Usually my booty's
Right,
halfway
they do.
out. They feel it and they're just like, I want to. They're so tempted, but you're not going to touch me. You not. So it's like ultimate tease.
You're gonna feel these back of these ankles on you.
Exactly. Hey love, how are you? Like it's just a situation. Like I remember I had one of my I had a houseboy. And it was crazy. He was like one of my first like big submissives
Mhm.
where he was a whole doctor in the middle of Philadelphia.
Okay.
And I saw this motherfucker at regular Degler in a fucking grocery store, Whole Foods, and I was like, I don't know how to recruit. I don't know who you are, sir. But anywho, he was, my thing, and his obsession was like being my ottoman. He just wanted my feet on top of him, but like his urge was that he wanted to also like lick or touch my feet, and I was like, no, you can't. You can't do it. But it was like the weirdest way because he would be on all fours, but like he would try to reach it, like very obvious, right? Very fucking obvious that he's gonna try to reach, and I would like have to hit him or whatever. And it was adorable. It was a good vibe. It was a good vibe. Miss
Mm.
that guy. Yeah.
I
He did
had
our
like so
Christmas
I
tree.
deal with this guy,
Hmm.
and he was definitely a cook, like 100%.
Hmm.
But I don't think he like would want to say that out loud or be
Yeah.
identified that way. But baby, the facts are the facts, right?
Yeah.
And like it would be like a situations like where we would like, go out to like a
Hmm.
venue. He that was his thing. Like he wanted to see me with other people. And
Hmm.
like, he
Love that for
didn't really
you.
sit in a cup chair. I know that's what we're talking about. We're talking about
Hmm.
cup chairs.
Yeah.
But he wanted to like literally lay on the bed and like be close, up
Hmm.
and personal. Like if
Hmm.
somebody's like eating me out or even just like touching me. Like
Yeah.
he just wanted to like sit there and watch
Hmm.
and have no control over it. And
Yeah.
I lived.
I love that for you.
I
I love
lived.
it.
Like low key, I didn't know how much I actually liked that. And I was like, oh
Mm.
no, this
Delectable.
is fun.
I miss that.
Oh,
Like you
I
said,
like
like
being a footstool. Okay.
we love that for you.
Hi, hi, hi. I don't know who I'm saying hi to. You came in 2 minutes ago.
No, so what else? Yeah, so like the cuck chair is like universal, honestly. I think I follow
Oh,
an Instagram account which is called like the cuck chair. And literally,
bitch, I follow that account too.
yo, I follow that shit all the time, and I don't even notice it. I'm just liking almost every. I'm like, oh, I've been in that type of hotel room. I know exactly where that is. Da,
No,
da,
I
da,
think it's one hotel room because I like how they rate the cup chairs, right? The cup chairs
da.
are rated by how comfortable it is,
Yeah. Hmm.
the position in the room, and then the view.
Yep.
Like, if I can be in a comfortable position in a
Hmm.
nice chair and I get to watch y'all fucking,
Hmm.
and I get a view of the city, a skyline,
Chef kiss. Glass of wine. You know what I'm
baby.
saying? Just shaking that shit while my man is doing the deed.
Shaking it,
I
shaking it,
love
shaking
that.
it, shaking it, shaking it,
I
shaking
love
it,
it.
shaking it.
But yeah,
But
no, that account is fucking. I think that was like one of the big inspirations for the episode. I was like, I need to talk about this chair. I need to fucking talk about it. I need to
yeah.
talk about it now. But yeah, no,
I'm
what
still
else?
standing, like, and not
Hmm.
sitting in the chair because I've been in
True.
situations like, well, at the feast and like even a few weeks ago, like with my play
Yeah.
partner, like, and he's like involved with like this girl, and like I
Hmm.
love watching them fuck. Like I
Yeah.
love her. She is when I say she is so fucking pretty. Oh my god! And I just like watching him like do his
Hmm.
thing. And but, like, we were out, like, at this club, and there was no chair, and I just, like, stood there, and I stood there, so I didn't wanna stay there no more, and I,
Yeah.
like, helped out a little bit, and I was like, "Alright, well, I'm out." Do you leave? Do you watch the entire thing, or do you, like, kinda, like, dip when you want to?
It depends on the mood. Cause like, what if
Mhm.
I'm just like, if I am waiting for something else to happen, I'll like, partake and look and
Yeah.
whatever, and then I'll bounce. If it's not good, I'm bouncing. Cause like again, regular degular shit, I can literally pull up the hub on my phone. Fucking X got some good shit too, real quick. Like for 2 seconds, I bust, I'm out.
If it's
I don't
not
need to be here for
good,
that.
I'm
You know.
bouncing. If I'm not enjoying watching.
Cause then what's the point? And like, but also like, it'll be a situation. I think like the most recent one I was a part of, uh I step in and like it was this new couple and I was trying to be encouraging, right? Because they were new and you could tell they were
Okay.
shy. And I was like, let's go. They asked me to join, whatever. I didn't join, but I did watch. And I was just like, yo, this is basic as fuck. Like it is But I'm like, yeah, that's so good, guys. Me being sweet. I'm like,
Trying to
oh,
be
that's so good,
nice,
guys.
trying to be
You know what? I
nice.
gotta go. This is so exciting. Bye. And then I just love because you can tell when somebody's new to it too. Because I've been new to it,
You
and we all
can,
have.
you can.
So you
So,
have to. I want to be encouraging to new
yeah,
kinksters, to baby kinks. I want you to be happy. I want you to enjoy it, but also like put a show on, guys. That like you
right.
can. This is not your house. This is not show crazy. As somebody who does public stuff, I live for the danger. Do some crazy
And
stuff.
people always feel like you have to join in. You do
Oh, you
not.
don't.
one
No,
hundred
just
percent. Like
watch.
even if you're engaging like in couples, like oh, so like I had a situation like where I went to a place like with a place partner, and we end up meeting another couple. The other
Yeah.
couple was just like kind of like feeling us. Was like oh,
Uh-huh.
and like my play partner, he be down for all the shits. Like
Yep.
he like oh, you ready to go? We
Yep.
can go right. So
I
like
love
we
that.
of course negotiated because that's what you do. You talk about
Hmm.
all the things. We talked to this
Hmm.
couple, and they seemed a little unsure. So we're like, listen,
Yeah.
we can all go to into a room together.
Yeah.
No pressure. And that's always Miss D's vibe anyway. It's
Yep.
always no pressure here. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to do something because I don't want to feel like that. Like I don't make
Yeah.
me feel that way. And I'm never gonna make anybody else feel that way. So we end up going into this room with this couple and
Hmm.
me and him, we getting it in, and they're watching it, they're getting it in, and like I think he did ask, like, could he like touch her or play with her, and she wasn't here for it. Like she was like, oh,
Hmm.
like this actually might be a little too much, and we love those moments. And he is just
Hmm.
like such a great person, and
Yeah.
me, I'm with like, as soon as
Hmm.
somebody say no, baby, that's what you got to say. It's a wrap. Like,
That's
that's all
it.
you gotta say. Like, but we enjoyed, like, still enjoyed the space, like,
Mhm.
watching them and them watching us. But we did not engage with each other. Like, you do not
Yep.
have to do that. Like, you do not have to. There's so many
You
ways, so
don't.
many narratives that you can attack the situation, rather there's a
Exactly.
chair there or not.
No, exactly. I think it's like I like to call myself like a pop in real quick. I'll pop in, scan, and I'm like, all right, it's cool, it's not. Or like you'll get a vibe. And also I'm like a protector too. So like I'm very observant. I'll know if something or I'm very into being inebriated. Like I don't want nobody to be in a bad space where they can't physically or like really consent
Right,
or feel
right.
like
And
they're not
too
enjoying it
much.
too much. Yeah, it's just like, I don't like this. Not saying that these things don't always happen or do always happen because they don't. We safe spaces only, but it's as best as we can be. But it's a situation of two. We all also have to do our part. Again, I
Mhm.
think I said before in a different episode, like one of my pet peeves is where people are who are in this lifestyle feel like they have to get themselves ready in order to join into things. And I'm like, you should never feel like you have to force yourself. If you feel like
Yeah,
you need to go in with better people. You need to surround yourself with people that have the same loves and vibes as
right.
you.
And
Because
I
we're here for
totally
fun.
agree with that. Totally
Yeah.
100%. In the area that I
Hmm.
deal with, like, of course, like play parties, but munches and, me and you on this podcast, we deal with like a lot of newbies in the space.
Yeah.
Um, and people feel awkward, people feel
Yeah.
uncomfortable,
Of
they don't know
course.
what
I
to
do.
do. And that's all fine and good.
Yeah.
You're gonna find that sometimes.
Yeah.
But I always say, if you should 100% feel comfortable.
No,
You
exactly.
should 100% feel good
Yeah.
about what you're about to involve yourself in. And if you don't, then maybe you should not do it. You should just wait,
Exactly.
figure it out, maybe do some more research. But you should
Hmm.
definitely go into it like,
Hmm.
I want to try this. I want to
Yeah.
explore this. Of course, like some things are definitely like blind items.
Hmm.
Like you don't know. This is very
Yeah.
new. But if you are not in that mindset that like I want to try this
Hmm.
and I feel good about the people and the
Hmm.
space, if you don't have those three feelings, you
Excuse
should
me.
not do that. You
Mhm.
should not do that shit.
Yeah. Well, it's also, I think, also, if you're new to this lifestyle, you're interested in trying things like Misty was saying, that's why we have safe words. This is why we have communication beforehand. This is why, because mind you, what if you're like me? I'm a person who's into a lot of hardcore things and I'm
Mhm.
still growing. I'm still learning. I've been in like the industry itself and the lifestyle for over 20 years. and I'm still learning and growing. Some things I really enjoyed when I was, years starting in, and now I'm just like, you know what? Now I'm good. You could always say no. You could always
You
say
can
stop. You
always
could always
tell
say
I changed
that's
my
it.
mind about so many
Oh
things,
yeah,
and I don't feel bad about it.
no,
Like,
you should not. And that's the thing too. You're not here to please anybody else but yourself in this thing. Like I know that's weird to say, like if you're new to the BDSM community or kink
yeah.
community, but
And
that's
that goes
literally
for
what it is.
subs
We're
too, because I think subs feel like they have to be in
exactly,
this place of always
exactly. You
pleasing,
don't.
but you still, as a sub, need to be satisfied and enjoying what you're doing.
No, exactly. You should always enjoy. If don't let anybody pressure you. If you feel shame, sadness, or anything at the end of it, and speaking as somebody who like does regression sometimes in play
Mhm.
sessions, who does we're channeling sometimes traumatic things because I do it for healing purposes. That's how I got into it. These are things that are going to make you, so you also have to decipher between that too, right?
Yeah.
So not if you had one bad moment doesn't mean it's going to ruin your full experience. Just take a breath, take a step back, think about how you need to step into it. And that's your own personal journey. I don't care what dom comes to you, what submissive comes to you, how many years of experience they
Big
have. I
facts.
don't care if they created the whole thing. I do not care.
Mhm.
You are the master of your choices and destiny in this thing.
Always.
That's it. I don't play no
You
games about
can
that.
tell
We
me
don't
it.
play no games
Always.
about that. But let's see. This question by Salvador. Let's see. What hardcore things are you into? That's questions for me. I'm not saying that on here. I'm not saying that on here. I'm not saying that on here. The people who need to know. And the things I do talk about, they do know. It'll be like some of the CNC things. There's certain role plays. I'm a primal submissive. I'm a primal
Mhm.
submissive, a primal brat. Um, if you know the world, that should say enough to kind of figure out
Yeah.
what I'm into. So do your research.
He's just trying to be nosy.
I
He's trying
know.
to
Well,
he's trying
no,
to be the
shout out though.
footstool in
Shout
the
out.
situation.
Let
Okay?
me tell you, shout out to Salvador because he and I had a great
No, I fuck
conversation
with Sal. Sal is a
at
cool ass
my
person.
oh no, Def. No, we when I did my virtual munch, like the digital one,
Yeah.
he and I had like a good ass conversation. And I was so mad. I was like, there's like 80 people on this chat and nobody's saying nothing but me and him. I was like, y'all, I was like, what the fuck? What's the point,
Shout out to
y'all?
Sal.
Shout out to Saul. I got Pepsi. Pepsi. Have you tried this? You drink Pepsi? I got
I
Pepsi. This one.
do ish.
This
I'm
one.
not really a soda drinker, girl. I'm not gonna lie. I like a
Nor am I,
seltzer
but
water.
recently it's been
I like
great. So
seltzer water, wine, and tequila.
now I'm good. I'm good. I drink too much as it is. I'm trying to. I ain't gonna lie. I've been wanting a spicy margarita in the worst fucking way, and I'm gonna
Oh,
celebrate
a
with
little
one,
thing from the rim, little jalapeno in there.
ma'am. I
I
had
need
this
that.
one. They did a frozen one. It was like half frozen, and they blended tahine and what the hell is it? Jalapeno. They
Okay.
blended it and they made it like slushy with the thing on top of it, and then it's melted. It was only like a little bit, and it was so fucking good inside of the drink. So you're getting the heat, but I'm a bitch that drinks pickle juice, so don't pay me no mind. I love me some pickle juice, spicy pickle juice. Say less. My roommate is like, "Girl, you crazy." I'm like, "Leave me alone."
Listen, I make pickles. Like I love pickling things.
Can we have a pickle party? I love pickles.
Defects, like a bitch be making her own pickles, her own pickle
Oh,
jalapenos, and her own pickle red, and they
I
be
love
fire.
that for us. I love that for you. I'm jealous that I didn't know that, and I know you for a billion years. I didn't know. I'm actually a little offended, low key, not really, but I'm
No,
just saying,
no,
like,
they
I didn't know
don't
that about you, and all
do.
I do is talk about pickles. You should see me. I went to what the hell is the farmers market here? In Berlin, I think it's Berlin.
Okay.
What you call? So I went there, and they have like a big pickle area. Bitch, I spent like $80 on pickles. Anything pickle they had, I had it.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not spending $80 in this economy, in this
No, no,
Trump.
no, no. This was like a year ago. First, it was a year ago, and the guy liked me a lot,
Oh,
so he kept giving me like other stuff. So like I had like olives because I love olives. I love all that stuff. So I'm eating all that. And mind you, mid fucking like he's just filling my buckets up full of fucking pickles and olives and shit. I'm just like sucking down a pickle. I'm like, this is great, this is amazing. And everybody's like, bitch, what the fuck? So
what the
she's that type of
fuck?
girl, huh? She that type of girl. What is this?
Who's that?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
I think that was like an ad or something. Ah, pues. Not for us. But anyway, yes. What else though? Like voyeurism though? I want to go back into that. Let's talk
Yeah,
about that real
okay.
quick.
I can talk about that all day, girl. Like,
Girl,
cause
I
that's
love
that's
it. I love it.
that's
I'm a
my jam.
watcher. I'm a watcher.
Listen, I want to talk about this like cup chair,
Yeah.
technically, like it was at the feast, right? Situation I was
Yeah.
involved
Ooh.
in.
Hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful time with some lovely women. There was four of us in a room. So there was
Hmm.
like a day bed situation set up and a massage table.
Hmm.
Um, and I'm just gonna say a day bed, a day bed
Hmm.
is a great way to have an orgy. I didn't think so until I had one,
Hmm.
but it fucking works.
I like that.
And it was the cup. It started out as the cup chair, and then it ended up
Oh,
being
being a part of it.
being
I
a
love
part.
that.
Yes.
Evolution.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell teeny facts. Right. So I'm in this room. Great time. First of all, it smells immaculate. Massage is going on there, doing some body oil
Hmm.
massages, mood lighting. The sounds are going. In there with some beautiful women, right?
Hmm.
And this girl was just like talking about our masseuse, like,
Uh-huh.
you were in here doing such a great job. She was fun when I say phenomenal, hands gifted by the
Hmm.
gods. Like literally blessing everybody. And this girl was just like, I want to come back in here. She was like, you're doing such a good job. You're making everyone feel good. I want to make you feel good. And I'm going to give you a happy ending after I make you feel good. And
Ooh.
I was like, this, excuse me? I, I want to be here for this. I'm gonna come back. Like,
I'll be
and
back.
you know what? A bitch came back. A bitch came back, and I was in there with another girlfriend of mine. And it was a great time. And that's what I want.
Excuse
I'm
me.
not gonna
Jesus.
lie, I never go into a situation like, oh, this is exactly what I want to do for tonight. I
Mm-hmm.
want to do this, this, and this. Unless I go like with my partner, like maybe we'll like have a
Yeah.
plan. But I feel like our plans be going to shit. Like our plans never work.
Of course.
But I feel like that night I was just like, I want to have an orgy with nothing but women. And that's exactly what happened on that fucking day bed. It started out as a cuck situation. I was like, okay, I want to come back because I want to watch some suits get a massage. And she can get a happy ending. And then I
Mm-hmm.
ended up getting a happy ending too. And we all got happy endings together on that cuck chair together. It was so beautiful.
I would have loved to watch that. That sounds fucking
It
paradise. That sounds like Eden. That sounds like
was so good. It
everything.
was so good. It was like my friend in the middle,
Uh,
and there was another girl on the side, and then I'm on one side, and
mm,
then there's a girl in the middle on the floor. She's
mm.
eating pussy and has
I
fingers in
love.
other pussies, and we're just all enjoying.
See, you know what? I think that's my intimidation because like I get too fucking excited and I would just like overpower, like boop, just dead. Just a fucking I'm passed out. I didn't do like it's just too much. And
No,
I
that shit
love
was
that and I'm okay to
phenomenal.
admit that.
It was phenomenal. But I did have to leave. I had to leave the situation. I was very sad because, I'm the hostess with
Mhm.
the mostest. So I had to keep moving, keep mingling, keep helping people.
Of
So I
course.
couldn't stay. But I did come back. And the party was still going on.
I
So
love
just
that.
telling the story because this is very funny to me.
Hmm.
So I come back and then a couple is in the room watching the girls.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, I come back. I'm like, hold on. This is a girl party.
Yeah.
There's a man in here now. Hold on. This is a
Yeah.
girl party. And he was like, listen, if I could just be so gracious to sit my ass in this corner. Sit in that chair in the corner. He was like, and just watch. I said, you know what? As long as the other women in this room are safe and they feel good about that, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So I came in the room and they're eating down.
Yeah.
Pussy is being eaten like there is no tomorrow. And I literally, Michael Jackson, slide on my knees and I said, like I'm Oliver Twist, please share. I said, please
First
share
of
pussy.
all, please.
share.
I'm
Please
putting that
share.
shit on a shirt, girl. I'm
And
putting this shit.
and
Please
my
share
friend
pussy.
heard me say that, and she's so great, so amazing, just always trying to provide comfort for me. She thought I said I need a chair because
Uh
we talk
huh.
about chairs.
Yeah.
And this bitch went and got me a chair, and I come back. I'm in it. I'm
Yeah.
dived in, and she puts a
Yeah.
chair next to me, and I said, "Why did you put this chair here?" And she was like, "I thought you said you needed a chair." Look at Erica. I got you a chair. I said, "Bitch," I said, "Please share." Because I don't need a chair. I don't we are talking about cuck chairs. I don't need a chair. I don't need a chair.
She's in it.
I said, please share. But that's the end of my story.
But you know what? They were trying to be a team player. They were trying to help you
I'm
out.
not trying to be,
We
and
love that.
that's why I'm like, I
So
can't even be
sweet.
mad. I can't even be mad. Like, she was looking out. She was like, oh, let me
Did you
get my
sit in
girl
the
a chair
chair
so
though?
she
Did you
can
sit in the
really,
chair out of like
so she
niceties?
can really be comfortable and eat some pussy. I didn't need a chair. I didn't need a chair. And I definitely owe Erica, shout out to Erica in this chat. Definitely owe Erica like 2 hours worth of head.
Thank you,
That
Erica.
I didn't get enough.
You know that
And the
sounds
bitch
amazing.
is
Hmm?
tired.
What happened?
I said, and the bitch was tired. Like,
I
I
would
was,
fucking imagine.
I
I
was
would imagine. That
wondering.
sounds like again. I wouldn't even last 2 minutes in that because I would be overpowered. I would just like this is too much. It's like being my first anything. I'm just and just leaving. I'm just I can't. I'm like this is amazing. I'm proud. Now I'm like I'm proud of y'all and just leave because it's too much.
And
The
the
energy is too
lady,
much. Y'all need some snacks. Who
yes,
needs some water?
listen. Okay, like, is it rude to
Go
eat
ahead.
snacks while you're sitting in the cup chair? Like, is that
No,
fucked up?
because I always have wine and popcorn or something. Like my to go thing is like sour candies.
Mhm.
That's it. So like I'll have a little baggie of candies or crackers or something
Okay,
because I
so
like
I really do
munching.
like want snacks, but I don't. I don't do the snacks. I definitely will have a drink. Definitely, like,
Good.
I'll
That
have
makes you
some water
aware.
for me, for you if you need it. I don't snack, and this is the only reason why I don't snack, because just in case you need my fingers in vagina, I don't want to
Good
have
point.
chippy or salty hands.
That is a good point. I think if you're just observing, then it should be good. Like if I'm already tapped out, which I have been, like I said, I was, in a three-way type situation with a partner and our play partner at the time, and I'm done. I'm Gucci. I know that I'm good. Have a great day. I'm
Hmm.
watching you. I'm encouraging. I'm gonna be at the gym. I'm eating my little Sour Patch Kids. I'm eating my little, drinking my little wine, and I'm encouraging. I will just go wash my hands, do what I gotta do if you need me to tap in. Because
Yeah.
sometimes, like I think I said this story before. Like I was frustrated. One of the few times I've had a three way, and the guy was not up to par, and I got pissed off. So I literally like kicked this guy out. I was like, "Get the fuck out! I got this.
Get
Tap a
out.
queen in.
Get
I cannot.
out.
You
Okay,
can't. You cannot."
style. Listen, don't be playing no games because I'll have your ass tied up at the next feast in front of people.
Ooh. And I'll watch with some popcorn. The Sour Patch Kids. I'm like, this is great. I'm so proud of you, Sal. So proud. And then like, "Mwah, mwah, 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 mwah." But nah, no, I got you. I got you. That's beautiful though. Like,
Yeah,
damn,
listen,
I can't
everybody's
wait to
like,
this one. You said it's gonna be around Juneteenth, like around Juneteenth.
yes, we're
I can
shooting
see.
for around Juneteenth. Shh, it's a secret. Don't be telling my
It.
business.
This is oh yeah. So you listen,
This
guys.
is
Don't be saying nothing. If
information.
y'all say
Don't be
nothing,
putting it out there.
don't put it out there. We're having an event, y'all. We're having
Yeah.
another event.
But
Well,
that's
I'm
not
not.
gonna be
It's
till
Miss D, the
June. But
Kiki
I
host.
definitely want. I definitely, of course, I'm gonna put it out there. I want everybody to show out. If you miss out, honestly, I don't feel bad. Like at this point, like you miss out, you miss out. But
Mhm.
I do have other events in the meantime coming up that are just as fun, just as
Mhm.
important. Like I said, we're doing a kinky game night coming up. Look out for shit in April and May. So before the next piece, there will be other events.
Girl,
The kinky game night. We're also doing a
you know
polyamorous
we.
swingers, like pop the balloon, like dating
Mhm.
night. it is going to be a time that shit is going to be crazy. When I tell y'all that's going to be
Hmm.
crazy, I always do events with vendors with a showcase.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely going to be worth it. Come out
Hmm.
to the feast, but if you can't wait until the feast, I have other things coming up, and I definitely need you guys to tap in.
Well, just to Miss D, we're gonna be very busy in June and May. I'm already tired because we have a
Girl,
few other things that are not this
shut
podcast related.
up because people don't even know what me and you be doing outside
Oh
of the kink
shit!
world. Outside
So,
of our nerd lives.
girl, okay, you know what? So we have in Philadelphia, we're gonna do the soccer festival. We're hosting because we actually Miss D and our other friends actually are a part, or actually the creators of mythical magical creatures, and we have a long ass name. It's pretty much like the Philly Fae, I guess. We're doing that, and we are people that cosplay or dress up or just hang out. And POC motherfucker, we just loving and vibing. Um, we are having an event for Sakura Sunday. Just look out for that. We also have an event for Black Day. We have, which is in May. What is another thing we doing? We'll probably do another tea party. That was fun. You still here, love? I think it froze. So give me 1 second, y'all. I think it froze on her, so we're just gonna wait a minute, maybe. But with that in mind, I'm actually going to play a little bit of a break situation. I'll be right back with you guys. I want to check on Miss D. If you have any questions, you can definitely. Oh, there she goes. Actually, never mind. Give No, it's okay, girly pop. We got you. Give me 1 second. I was about to play the commercial, but we actually don't need to do the commercial. Give me 1 second. It looks like it kicked you out, but we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix it. Replace. You're back! Yay!
I'm back.
I love
I'm
that for
back.
us. I missed you. It was
Camera
so
looks a little
lonely.
different. Definitely on my
Yeah, I
tablet,
thought I
not
was
on
like,
my
was I
phone.
saying this stuff wrong? It looked like you were mad. I was like, what the hell did I do? And then I was like, oh,
No, it
she
was
frozen.
definitely
Okay, cool,
me.
cool,
I
cool, cool,
wasn't
cool,
paying
cool.
attention to my phone about to die. My bad, because I'm
No, it's
running my
okay.
fucking mouth.
It's okay. No, but this is Gucci. So, I actually also want to put some out for our viewers. Do you guys have any questions about kinky things? Anything cuck related? Are you into it? Have you ever been into it? Are you interested? Uh, If you like it or don't like it, why? I'm actually curious because I had a few people like saying it was like soft, and I was like, why is it soft? To
It's
have a hot wife?
soft.
Yeah, it was
What
like,
does that
oh,
mean?
like I'm not having. I'm like, so your wife or your girl can't be like the most sexiest goddess ever that men and other beings want to like encapsulate her. Like we can't have that. Let me get worshipped.
Sounds corny.
Sounds very
Sounds
beta of you.
corny.
Sounds very beta. Anyway, to each his own too, maybe. Because I've heard women say too, like, I don't want that. I want my man to be only jealous of me. And I'm like, ew.
I don't know why jealousy is a trait that we want to hold on to, that we hold with so much pride. Like, oh no, I can't do that because I'm gonna be like, why is that a thing that we
I
want to
personally
hold
think
on to?
I
I
think
know
it's
that's something we all
because
experience,
I
right?
think it's because it's such a situation of like it shows devotion. I know like in my culture, like we really like that toxic is sexy in our thing. For some odd reason,
Mm,
being toxic is sexy. It means like they love you, they adore you, like they're gonna do everything. They'll
you
beat them
know, that's
up.
not
Like
love,
I don't
babe.
like it. I'm like that's stupid. Like don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
I like hate fucking.
true.
I like hate fucking. I
Okay.
like I said, one of the reasons why I like being like the cuckold situation is because I love the idea of doing like the hot wife thing. My man is watching, he's getting mad because that guy's the partner I'm with is like making me moan louder or something, whatever the fuck is going through his mental. And then when that person leaves, I'm getting crazy. I
Yeah.
love that. That's beautiful to me. But also, if it was like a real life situation where, like, after, like, yeah, was that guy's bigger or something? And I'm like, get out of my face. Don't talk to me. I don't understand the
Don't
obsession.
ruin it. Don't
You ruined
ruin
the whole
it.
thing.
Don't ruin it.
That is
And
so
let me
weird
tell you
to
something.
me.
I feel like that is a reason why women don't have as many threesomes with two men
Mhm.
because
Exactly.
I can't deal with the aftermath. Like, oh, you was
Mhm.
doing too much. You was moaning. Oh, is he bigger than
Wasn't
me?
doing that with
If
me.
you
Blah blah blah
can't
blah.
handle, it's a no. It's a
Yeah,
no. It just sounds like a nightmare sometimes. And
it
like,
does. But I
whew,
think I think it's I personally feel like it's that way because not just I don't think people are honest with themselves. They're
absolutely
not honest with
agree.
themselves, and I'm just like, if you don't really want to do this situation, be in a threesome or whatever, then don't do it. If they can't go to your terms as a woman and be like, "Well, I'm only fucking another bitch, but you also want to be able to fuck another man," then
Yeah,
don't do it because it's gonna stress you out. It's gonna stress them out, and everybody's gonna have a miserable time. There's no fucking point.
yeah,
Me again, like I said, that was something I had with a past partner of mine, where they were like, "Oh, well, you can only fuck other bitches," and I'm like,
yeah.
and I
Don't do
thought it was a
that. I don't
joke. I
like
thought that
that.
shit was a joke. I was like,
That.
who?
Mm,
Not me. And I was just like, that's crazy. I was like, you don't think you're better than other men? I'm only top tier bitch. Like I only get the best. I'm sorry. Like there's no way that you feel threatened. That's the thing. I don't know why
and
you
it's
feel
just
threatened by another
it just
partner.
honestly just is mind blowing, right? Because
It
like
is.
obviously I'm a queer woman. I love people in
Mhm.
general, love women,
Oh
but I feel
yeah.
like when that's why I do not use the term bisexual, and I've definitely said this on this show multiple times.
Hmm.
Deal because I date heterosexual men a lot, right?
Yeah.
So I try not to use the term bisexual because I just found personally, just for me, not speaking for
Yeah.
anybody else, when I say that, it's like, oh, we about to hook up with girls? No, 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 baby. I said
Oh
I ain't
yeah.
like girls. That don't
Yeah.
got nothing to do with you. Now, do I mind like, having threesomes, hooking up all together? No, absolutely not. If all
Hmm.
the vibes are right, sure, great. But for real, what you really not gonna like is that motherfucker the man.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's the thing. I had a partner, me and my partner actually opened up a relationship officially. And we went through a little communication and I started talking to my play partner. And there's somebody we've been playing around for years, on and off for years. And they want to make it official, like they want to be an actual play partner, they want to stay in the my little queue. And I was like, great, let's do it. And then I was like, hey, so what if you feel this scenario? And they were like, nah,
okay.
I don't think I can handle that. And I was like, what you mean you can't handle it? I'm gonna be fucking other dudes. You know that, right? Like that's not a thing. Like that's nothing I'm ever gonna lie to you about. So you should be okay with it. And if you're not, I understand. Then we can't have this. That's it. And again, they're like, well, you don't have to fuck other men. I'm like, but I want to, and I'll be damned if somebody's gonna tell me I can't. Because even
Yeah.
if I'm not doing this every day, I don't like the idea of somebody telling me I can't do something.
Yeah, I don't like that. Because I mean, great. We're gonna be respectful to each other.
Of
I
course.
definitely like don't ever want to like disrespect anybody that I'm dealing with, and make
Hmm.
you feel uncomfortable. I know like all of this is very sensitive territory, like a
Definitely.
hundred and 10%. But at the same time,
Hmm.
but at the same time, if I am allowing you to do all the things and have all the freedom, and you cannot also reciprocate that to
Hmm.
maybe not even I will let even not say the same level as me because I'm a
No, I
nice
agree.
ass bitch. But if you cannot reciprocate that and let me do me also,
No, I agree.
I
I
don't
think
like
I
that.
think it's I think I don't know because even like certain women I've talked to where they're just like I can never do that with another man. I can't blah 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 like if their man, again, it goes back to jealousy, like if their man doesn't get jealous of them even offering that or wanting that, then they don't respect the man or they feel less than the man. I'm like, why? Because he's
Why?
okay? Because he's okay with
Why?
you doing your thing? Like
And
that
it's
doesn't make any
probably
sense.
because like this is just what you have been taught your whole
Yeah.
life, like that, like majority
Yeah.
of us. But
True.
you do not have to think this way. You don't have to feel this way. Sometimes I just be waiting for people to wake up. And that's not a thing that I say for everybody, because I do
Yeah.
believe that some people are just monogamous. I do this believe that some
Hmm.
people are just vanilla. I do believe, like, in the sanctity of that, like, of that
Yeah.
monogamous relationship. I just don't think that that's for everybody. But I
No, I
do
agree.
understand and think that that is a lifestyle and a real thing for some people.
No, I agree. And I think, but that's where it comes to being honest with yourself, right?
Hmm.
Where it's just like, why are you going to force something? And I'm also a firm believer in trying things out, right? Like
Yeah.
maybe it's something you're interested in, blah 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 blah. But if it's going to cause you harm, sadness, depression, frustration, just making your life complicated, move on to something else. If
Yeah.
you really love your partner, then make it work, the way, I guess. I don't know. But if you something like in my life, I remember not being honest with myself and being with a partner who wasn't into anything I was into, and
Miserable.
miserable. And not to
Miserable.
mention, it's just
You're
like
doing
you get
nothing but
resentful. I got
torturing
resentful.
yourself.
I got resentful as hell. I was like, I want to do the kinky shit I like to do. What is this?
Right.
And then realizing like the freedom I felt after the fact, just saying it was great. To
Right.
be like,
Or even
I like
like the
girls.
shame
I
of
like,
them, like, not wanting to do anything and making you
yeah,
feel bad. Like, it's just,
yeah.
don't.
It's too much.
Don't
It's
recommend.
exactly. And that's the thing too, like, everything's about education and not just education, but like enjoying life. My opinion about why I'm in this lifestyle is because it's enjoyable. I get to explore new things every time with
Yeah.
different partners. And not even that, like I said, not everything's sexual, right? Not everything's sexual. Sometimes it's just about embracing each other and feeling comfortable. All of us have something. Have,
Yes.
something that we were, whatever the hell from. So it's good to have that moment and be like, I want to do that. Actually, sorry, we have a few comments.
I see Ashley just said something too.
I know I'm about to do that. Mm. Okay, so I'll follow back on that one moment. Let me see here. How do you feel about someone who is open minded, but not necessarily lifestyle? Yeah,
Yeah, totally
yeah.
fine.
It's nothing wrong. Like,
Nothing wrong with that.
I
That's
think the craziest thing is like, not the craziest thing, it's like, it's about exploring yourself. It's not just
absolutely.
about being in a
Just because
lifestyle,
you
being kinky,
find like
being whatever. It could be
a
something you only
few
do on the
new,
weekends.
yeah, just
It
because
could
you
be
find a
something, yeah.
few new
What do they
fetishes does
call it?
not mean
It's
you need
like
to be in a
play.
lifestyle.
It's just play. It's like vanilla with play or something. Just
Hmm.
have fun. Like, no, there is no rule book to any of this besides keep it legal. Besides keep it legal and consensual. That's it.
Absolutely.
Legal and consensual. That's all we care about. It could be you go to a party once, you enjoy yourselves, and like, you know what, I'm not into this anymore. Boom, set. Maybe you only see a
Yep.
Susan or a
And you
Dominic
can
or whoever
start
on the
out
weekend.
into
Yeah.
something. I tell people all the time, I am the queen
Hmm.
of changing my mind.
Yep.
I can
There's
like
nothing
something
wrong
one
with that.
day and the next day be like, you know what? I don't think that shit for me no more.
Yep. Okay, so let me
You
go
have
back
the
to
right and
Sal.
you're entitled to do whatever you want.
Honestly, the person I was with made me feel
Oh,
bad
that's
about the thing.
terrible.
Oh my gosh. But wait,
Sorry
what
you went
is?
through that, style.
No, give me 1 second. My slow ass couldn't read the full comment.
No, girl, it's okay because we about to hop off of here.
I know. I guess you would do. But yeah, no, definitely never. If anybody makes you feel bad about anything, stay the hell away from them.
Absolutely.
This is like, there has been
Absolutely.
partners, potential partners, or people discussing just kink stuff with me. And I'm like, that's not for me. Like, I'm
Hmm.
not dealing with that. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
But I don't make them feel bad about it. That's none of my business. I would just never play with you in that way.
Right.
We can still talk about and exchange kink stories or lifestyle things, but I don't have to enjoy it and still be respectful. Everybody in the end of the day, we want to be respectful. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gucci, we love that. So with that in mind, everybody, this was fun.
This
This was
was. I'm so
hella fun.
glad we're back. Back, back,
I'm
back, back, back.
so happy. I will say, guys, if you have any questions, concerns, topic ideas, you want to collaborate with us, put in the
Please.
comments. Send me a fucking email.
Put it in the comments, DM us,
DM
email
us.
us, fill out the
Oh,
forms, follow
please
our
do.
link tree on our page. Please, it's so
Yes.
important.
Yes, yes,
We love
yes.
talking to people. We love adding people to the show. We love
Oh
adding
yeah.
questions and comments.
Hmm.
So we can't do that if you guys don't respond.
Exactly, because y'all in here now, which was a great day. We love all y'all. And I
Beautiful.
love the fact that we have some of y'all in, our comments and sharing. Share, like, subscribe. It's all free, y'all.
Free.
Do
This
it's
ain't
free. Free
Patreon.
99. Do it. Do it. That's all you gotta do. That's all we ask.
And we'll see you
Because
at the munch on Wednesday.
yes. And also
Illusions
Miss D,
Bar, 403 West Baltimore Pike in Clifton Heights, Pennsylvania. The Cookout Munch is this Wednesday. Well, yeah, Wednesday coming. It's always the last Wednesday of the month. It is basically like an after work mixer. Like it's a no pressure type of event. It's not a play experience. It is vanilla, drink specials, food. It's free entry. It's games. It's a great time. Yeah, it's a good time. Scan and follow, ho. Please, Miss DXMZBEEX. And I need you to tap into Miss J because Miss J got some shit, and I need you to follow all of her things: Reddit, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Please.
of course, guys, your fancy fetish lady here. Follow me everywhere. We everywhere. If you don't see just my personal things, you can definitely find me on anything on sexually speaking on all of our social media, on my personal Twitch account where I'm streaming games, just doing random lives again on Twitch or not Twitch, excuse me, on no, it is Twitch. No, TikTok. I was right. TikTok. I keep saying TikTok in my head. On TikTok, figure that shit out, guys. We're gonna be there. Enjoy your time. I don't know what the hell's doing. I'm plotting that they're gonna be cutting me off soon. Also, just like Miss D has her in person munch, I have a virtual munch. I'm trying to get more regulated with it, but y'all have to be involved. Look, this is not a kinky meetup like we're trying to date each other because that's been a problem. Engage,
Virtual munch with Miss J, please.
please.
And talk and engage. That's what you're
Like
there
Sal,
for.
I know that great conversation. Shout out again. I'm pretty sure he's tired of my ass by now. Like we just talk and talk and talk. Enjoy the conversation, guys. Say some stuff, but I
Yeah.
don't want to see no dick pics. I don't want to see no titty pics. I don't want to see none of that because I didn't ask for it. That was not consensual. Stop doing it because you will be blocked, and I will not add you again. I am very strict. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. But it was a pleasure. It was an honor. It was super kinky to be with you guys again.
Always
Love
the
you guys
best.
immensely. Love it, love it, love it. And anything, follow us on all of our social media accounts. Anything sexually speaking or sexually speaking show is us, our link tree. Follow us on Instagram. And we're all there. Every fucking account, guys. We love you. We be safe. Stay kinky. Okay, guys? Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.
You know I don't play right. Just give me the word, I. Uh huh, uh huh. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, I. Uh huh, uh huh. You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like.